What is going on, guys? I decided to take a little break from playing the church course just because I've been putting in so much time installing those baskets, making sure everything is going right, and I decided to come out here and play one of my favorite courses in the Augusta area, which is Riverview out in North Augusta. So just out here enjoying this beautiful day. Gonna see how low I can shoot. I got some discs that I've been eager to try out, particularly at this course. And so today, just enjoying the day. Hopefully I'm able to snag a few birdies and see how low we can go. Let's get into it. All right, guys, here we are. Hole one is gonna be a par 3, 360 feet. I love this starting hole. I'm gonna throw a couple here just to kind of get loose. I'm gonna go with a ESP flash to start. See if I can get some turn on this one. Kind of have it fade into that hill there. Just like that. If it gets off of those tree limbs, that should be great. Ooh, kind of got caught by the tree limb, but it still got down there pretty good. And then if you've been watching this channel lately, Jawbreaker Osprey is my go-to for shots like this. Oh my goodness, look at that turn. Dude, that disc is so good. I can't get over it. All right, guys, got the flash up here in a good spot. My Osprey is pretty much parked. This is about, I don't know, 20 to 25 feet here. Good starting distance for first putt of the day. See if we can catch this one in, but know that we got the tap in up there. There it is, yep. Nice smooth stroke there. Feel good about that one. And like I said, y'all, these Jawbreaker Ospreys, Jawbreaker Z-Flex, I should say. Absolutely incredible disc. Tons of glide, good amount of turn, and a decent stability at the end if you started out on hyzer. All right, stepping up here to hole 2. It looks like it's actually maybe in a short placement. It says it's 300 feet, but it looks farther than that to me, way farther actually. So we'll try a couple drivers here. I don't know what the distance is really, and certainly don't know what it plays like. Let's try out a nuke, see if we can sneak one up through the gap there. Yep, that looks good. If that skips, got kind of a high skip. I don't know if that plays 300 feet, y'all. It's I don't know if you can see that blue rim up there, kind of in the middle. There's a basket right through the trees up there. Very tough shot. A lot of trees to navigate. Oh yeah, it's a tough shot. So, but yeah, just trying to. I don't know until I get up there. This is the first time I've played it to this one. So normally they've got a farther placement, so it's kind of a 2-shot hole. But yeah, I don't know. This one looks farther than it says. This is a par 3, I think, in this placement. But when it's in the long placement, it's a par 4. So yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm throwing a few different ones to see just how close I can get to it. Yeah. You just got to kind of throw it and hope that you don't hit a tree. So I hope so. We'll see. Okay. Yeah. See if I can get one up there. I mean, it's either going to get through or clink one of those early first trees. That gets around it. Oh, see, it hit the last one. Oh yeah, not on this hole. but yeah, I've had a few. Yeah, you tend to get a little lucky after 12 years of playing. Yeah.
You gotta be lucky.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, if you miss, most of the time it's going 100 feet past it, so it's not always a good shot. But sometimes I get a little lucky.
Well, that's what,
Oh, that one's hitting it. Yeah, right on it. So.
That's what brings you back to golf. You know?
Oh yeah.
You hit a good shot. Oh.
That's right.
There's some hope for me after all.
That's right. That's exactly right. All right, have a good one. All right, so y'all, this is where the nuke landed. And again, I'm not one to try to put down stuff, but I think this is well over 300 feet. I'm guessing more like 350-ish, but I could be wrong. So if I am, please let me know, because I don't want to give the wrong information, but very far, 300 feet. But nonetheless, still gonna get that birdie. All right, guys, here we are, hole 3. Now, this is a great hole, and it's one that is very challenging. I have yet to get this one. If it's in the short, it's 360, I think. 365. If it's in the long, it's a par 4. I have not played it if it's in the long, but gonna go Osprey, see if I can just have something that holds that turn over to the right. Gets me a good ways down there. If that misses, that's great. Oh my gosh. Might be a little too turn though. Too high. Need that to be a little bit lower. Not bad though. All right, let's go see how we did. All right, Osprey ended up a little more over here to the right, which is not a bad spot to be, but well outside the circle. Definitely circle 2, maybe even beyond that, but see if we can give this a little half bid here. Oh, good line. Just a little too short, but that's a good par to get. All right, here we are on hole 4, 300 feet, y'all, and it is getting hot out here. It's probably pushing 85, 90 degrees, which feels a lot worse when you haven't been in hot weather. We're gonna go buzz here, see if we can snap this thing over and let it come back at the end. Little low, stay up, stay up, stay up. Might be a touch short, just a little low. All right, got the buzz up here, y'all, pin high. About 25 feet out. I'm happy with that after throwing it low. See if we can capitalize here. There we go, yep. Putt's feeling good today. All right, here we are on hole 5. This is a little short one, but nonetheless a pretty tricky one. Got to get a little turnover flex shot. Just something that crashes back towards the basket, 220 feet. I like to go with something that crashes in, but hopefully not too quick, because you can hit this hill and roll all the way down, so you got to be careful. For me, this is just a stock zone shot. I mean, if I hit the line, it tends to work every time, so I'm going to go with the big Z one here, just my bread and butter. See if I can get this one to just slightly turn and then fade back out. Oh, I didn't get it to turn, but does it have the speed? We're gonna find out. That might be down the hill. We're gonna see though. Well, you know what they say, it's sometimes better to be lucky than good, and that's what I would consider this to be. Yeah, I mean, anytime you can throw your drive in a not so ideal situation and still be about 15 feet, it just feels a little bit different. All right, here we are, hole 6, 252. This is one of my favorite ones out here. Still hoping to ace this one. Hit the basket a couple times, but just straight ahead. Just don't want to pull it too far to the right. Let's go zone SS here. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, juiced that one. Look at that lift, y'all. Holy cow. Well, it was probably the worst drive of the bunch, but probably the best result, just right here by the basket. And y'all, we got the hot start going. I think we've gotten them all except for what, hole 3, was it? So, you know, let's see if we can keep this going. All right, guys, here we are, hole 7, par 4, one of my favorite holes out here. 551, got to get around the corner, and then it goes down across the creek. Really good hole. Let's go flash here. Might be a little too straight, or it might be perfect. We'll get up there and see. Oh my goodness, that is good. I don't think I could throw it much better than that. All right, guys, so the flash is not in a horrible spot, but I wouldn't say it's a great one either. I'm a little pinched off here. I've got these tree limbs hanging out. So I can either do the little turnover backhand shot or maybe a little forehand type of shot. I think to start, I'm gonna go forehand. It just is something I feel a little more comfortable with. So we're gonna go zone here. That could be good if it gets the distance. Oh, we skipped under the bridge, but I think we're out enough. We should be okay. Oh boy, that's yanked. But not bad. I do want to try the turnover. I'm not good at this shot, but I just want to try it. There's only one way to get better, right? Not great, but not horrible either. I think that's actually probably like 15 feet, but not a great shot though, let's be honest. We're just gonna walk up and putt this one. All right, there's my disc. Try to get the camera here, only about 10 feet. That is one of my favorite birdies to get. Now we're on to the North Carolina type hole, straight up the hill. I still haven't figured out what to do with this one, but it's a par 4. The sign's back there. I don't know how far it plays. It's not that far, but it's just severely uphill. Let's go Rapture. See if we can just get in position here and then attack on our second shot. That might be the best drive I've ever had. Yeah, that looks good. Turn, 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 turn. Tried it, but man, that's tough. Well, guys, this is the best drive I think I've ever had on this hole. Getting up here in the gap is something I don't typically do. So discing down a little bit was the right call. I'm gonna flip this Raptor just to get a little extra room behind my lie here. Oh, good kick. Not a great shot. Let's try to run it though. Let's go sled little forehand ace or throw in run. All right, guys, this is a good round so far. I don't want to jinx it, but this is the best I've shot out here. Famous last words. Just to show you where we ended up. Here's the sled. It's not a good shot, but it's on SS. That's another birdie. All right, here we are, hole 9, par 4, 441 feet. If there is a hole that will give me fits, it is this one. I tend to struggle on this one, so see if we can get our first birdie on this hole. I'm gonna go turnover with a glide. I just think the few times I've played this, I think I like the turnover better, just because it seems to push up the hill a little bit more, whereas the forehand wants to kind of dive down. So let's try out the glide. That turns, oh, it's low, but that is so good. I mean, that's low, but that's gonna be in a fine spot. Should we try the Osprey just to see if we can bite off more? It might be too fast. Or it might just be perfect. Holy cow. Go, 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 go. That might be my new play. See, I just think it spikes too much. I could be wrong. We'll get up here and see how they compare. All right, so all 3 of my drives were good. The Captain's Raptor's down here, about even with the glide. The glide is in a pretty good spot, but tricky run it. But my Osprey, y'all, is probably another 80 feet up the fairway by that tree. So that might be my new play, but that was not my first shot, so I'm not gonna go with it. I think I'm gonna go mid-range. I always remember this pin being farther back than it looks. So I'm gonna go buzz. Awkward run up here, but maybe the speed will help me out some. Oh, awkward. Oh, but it's sneaking. Not great, but not horrible either. Whew. Yo, it is hot. So I ended up going long with the buzz. I didn't even know I could really do that. I felt like I was really short, but I do have a look, but it is not a pretty one. Gonna have to have a little awkward stance here. Probably edge of the circle. Come on. Oh my goodness gracious. Dude, that was insane. What a lucky putt. I will take it all day though. What a birdie. The first time I've ever birdied that hole. All right, here we are, hole 10, 225 down the hill. Pretty touchy shot. Got the Mando that you gotta go through the gap on. Just gotta make sure you don't push too long, don't go too short. This is another one of my favorites out here. Let's go zone SS here. A little too left, but there is a gap over there. Yeah, that should work. I know you probably couldn't see that, but where it landed is right behind the big tree, and there's a little opening over there, and I think I just got through that, so it shouldn't be too far. Maybe in the basket? No. Good shot though. All right, as you can tell, kind of in a tricky spot here. I'm trying to make sure I'm not about to step on no snake or anything. Yo, this is the one you can't lose your streak on. This is too easy of a hole, but hopefully the putt will stay hot. 20 feet probably here. There we go. Man, this is unbelievable. I think that's what, maybe 6 in a row, something like that. All right, here we are, hole 11. I don't know which one this is in. It's either in the 235 or 245. I know it's only a 10-foot difference, but there is a little bit of a different line to it. So I'm just gonna play in between. I'm gonna go Quake just for something very stable that also I know is gonna get left. That might be the 235. A little wide, but it's got the fade. Should be pretty good. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to put you on a wide pan just to fit the disc and the basket. I have a gap. I know you can't tell that, but probably edge of the circle here. This is not where you want to land on this hole. Come on, let's go. Man, this is a round I needed because right now my confidence has not been as strong with the putter. And right now it's going hot. All right, another great hole here. Hole 12, 308 foot. Got to throw more of a hyzer, kind of a pushing hyzer that gets up that hill. All right, we're gonna go flash here. I got my newer one. This one I know is more overstable, so I can throw it a little flatter. That should be really good if it gets a skip. Hopefully it did. Oh, that's inside. Got a good kick out to the middle, but nowhere close to the basket. All right, just like I said, man, this flash is perfect. Throw it flat, let the stability take it over there. That's another one. All right, guys, here we are, hole 13. This one's in the short placement. I had to go up there and look at it. It's at 285. It's a big forehand over to the right, or you can throw, I guess, a roller or backhand, but I tend to like the forehand here. I'm gonna go Venom. I just like the Venom for its fade and the skip back towards the basket. So we're gonna go with my most stable Venom here. See if we can just get one out there and get ourselves a putt. Oh my goodness, that should be really good. Should be really good. I doubt I would ever come close to acing it, but that was a really good one. A little too turned. Gotta get that thing on some hyzer. Not a bad shot though. Unbelievable rounds I've ever thrown. I promise you, all I can do, because I know that YouTubers have a tendency to make this stuff up. However, what I will say is if I was playing a competitive round, like if I was actually playing in a tournament out here, I could maybe get this hot. I've had it happen in a couple tournaments, but very rarely does the pressure allow me to shoot this well. So just know it's a lot different when you play competitively. All right, guys, here we are, hole 14, 365. Just want to get something over that hill. The wind's kind of shifting right now. It feels more like a tailwind, so I'm going to go pipeline. See if I can get this one down there. It might be too far for this, but we'll see. Oh, stay up. Dude, that might be really good. I hope it's down there. I should just throw that disc every time. God, that thing is amazing. Well, guys, I guess I got the pipeline a little too low. Sitting outside the circle here, this is gonna be a tough one, but I think we have to run it, considering how much success we've had so far. Let's see if we can keep it going here. Come on. Y'all, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. Don't know what else to say other than this is the best round I've ever had, I think. All right, here we are, hole 15. I think it plays like 320-ish or so. I'm gonna go Osprey. See if I can get this one to turn and have enough stability to fade out and not go into the woods there. Dude, that is it. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. This is insane. This is insane. All right, let's go Venom just to try it out. I got the Osprey up there. Let's try the forehand just for fun. That fades. Skip, skip, skip. Should be pretty good. That fades, that's really good. Should be good, but I like that Osprey shot better. Yo, I'm walking up to this thing. This is absolutely crazy, y'all. I don't know what else to say. I keep saying the same thing. Yeah. All right, guys, hole 16. I think this is like, what, 270, 280? 274. So right in between it. Straight shot, you got the creek all around. I love this Zone SS for this particular shot. Just need to hit this clean, get myself up there for a putt. If it turns, it's really good, and it does. Skip. It's right underneath the bat. Guys, here we are. Another tap in. 2 holes left. All right, hole 17, uphill, 345. I have not birdied this one, but I have come close a few times. So I'm debating on just going distance driver here. I know that it's not that far, but I think I want to make sure I get the distance on this one. So I think I'm going to change it up and go distance driver, see if I can get something up there and just get myself a putt. I'd rather have too much distance than not enough. And typically the miss for me is missing low. So let's see if we can keep it going. All right, I think I'm going to go with this Z-Lite Nuke. This one has a pretty good stability for this type of hole. If I get the height right, it should do the thing for me. Just like that. Don't drop, don't drop. Fade, 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 fade. Dude, that thing got dropped like crazy. All right, guys. Looking at edge of the circle here for another birdie on 17. I think going distance driver made a lot of sense there, especially in that wind. But man, I would love to keep this round going, but we got a lot of wind. Let's give it our best shot here. Come on. Oh. Yeah. Tried to play the wind and did not. All right, guys, hole 18, last hole, 275 straight up the hill. This is a must get, in my opinion. Just got to avoid those trees and you should be able just to take this birdie and take it home. So we're gonna go bread and butter here. We're gonna go 10-year buzz. Oh, if I don't tear up my shoe. 10-year buzz straight up the gap to finish this thing strong. A little bit left, but that's okay. Just like that. Now fade in front of that tree. All right, guys, finished over here to the left of the basket. Not where you want to be on this hole. And, oh, gee, oh, y'all, there's a stick over here that looks just like a snake. Holy cow, that freaked me out. Okay, now I got to let my heart rate drop a little bit. All right, my disc is probably just outside the, or I'm sorry, just inside the circle. Got a strong right to left wind here. Might see if that dies down just a little bit. Don't blow my tripod over. I've already gone through one. This breeze feels amazing though. All right, here we go. Just inside the circle. Good way to end this round. Got to finish it with a birdie. Oh no! No, I thought I had that. Oh man. Guys, did not finish strong. What is that, 3 pars on the day though? Best round I've had out here, I think, ever. Prior to that, I think 13 under was the best I'd shot. But man, I could have had a 16 under round. Jeez. Well, guys, that's gonna do it. I'm worn out, I'm exhausted, it's hot. But you know, I think this might be my new favorite course in Augusta. This is just a course that I like all the shots on. I like how it challenges me. I don't like the hills as much, but it's probably more because I'm out of shape right now, so I'll work on that. But guys, as always, appreciate y'all watching. Come out here and try this course for yourself. I'll catch you in the next one.